Hey everyone, it's Ace coming at you live with another fantastic episode from the Grizzly Show. And this is part two of Do You Believe Your Own Lies and Fantasies? Let's get down to business. Let's get down to business. Let's start with the 15 signs of a pathological lying and how to handle it. Changing narratives, becoming defensive, and adding dramatic details could be signs of a pathological liar, but not always. Pathological lying, also known as pseudologia fantastica, mythomania, and morbid lying is a compulsive pattern of telling people things you know are not true. Let's go down. We're dealing with part two right now. Give me a second. Pathological liar versus compulsive liar. What is the difference between a pathological liar and a compulsive liar? What is the difference? A pathological liar. A liar lies incessantly, incessantly to get their way and does so with little awareness. Ooh, a liar lies incessantly to get their way and does not and does so with little awareness. It is viewed as coping mechanism developed in early childhood and is often associated with some other type of mental health disorder like an antisocial personality disorder. It could be that they lie to avoid something traumatic that happened in their lives, such as abuse, rape, or the condition may be genetic. When it comes to pathological liars, it is observed that people who have antisocial personality disorder, APD, and narcissistic personality disorder, NPD, always lie. A pathological liar is often goal oriented, focused. One tells lies to get their way. Ooh, let's read that one again. A pathological liar is often goal oriented, focused. One tells lies to get their way. A pathological liar is often, they have very little regard or respect for the rights and feelings of others or their partners, lovers, wives, or husbands. They have very little regard or respect for the rights and feelings of others. They are often considered manipulative and cunning, sneaky. They create extravagant stories that may be maintained or tweaked over time, and they often believe their lies or have a weak grip on reality. They create extravagant stories that may be maintained or tweaked over time, and they often believe their lies or have a weak grip on reality. Unlike compulsive liars, pathological liars are nearly impossible to catch in the act. These people are excellent liars because they lie all the time and make stories up unnecessarily. And often it becomes extremely difficult to distinguish the truth from a lie and false statements. Pathological liars know how to be confident while lying and use their pathological lying trait as a defense mechanism. They fix their gaze upon you rather than looking away. Some of the symptoms of a pathological liar are they lie to gain something, exaggeration things, exaggerating things. They keep on changing their stories, and they live in a false sense of reality. If confronted, they act defensive. Ooh, and never admit that they are liars. Lastly, they hold no value for truth. Oh, let's read that one again. I dealt with this. Some of the symptoms of a pathological liar are they lie to gain something, exaggerating things. They keep on changing their stories, and they live in a false sense of reality. If confronted, they act defensive and never admit that they are liars. Lastly, they hold no value for truth. A compulsive liar, a liar who lies out of habit. Compulsive liars bend the truth about everything, large or small. For a compulsive liar, telling the truth is very awkward and uncomfortable, while lying feels right. Compulsive lying is usually thought to develop in early childhood due to being placed in an environment where lying is necessary and routine. A lot of them find it easy to avoid confrontations with the truth. Hence, they stick to lying. Compulsive liars may or may not experience a mental disorder. Usually, it is observed that people with attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, bipolar disorder, and borderline personality disorder resort to lying compulsively. Compulsive liars are not over manipulative and cunning. See, pathological liar. Rather, they simple lie out of habit, which is an automatic response that is hard to break and one that takes a toll on a relationship. Compulsive liars lie for several reasons. However, it may always be easy to find out if they are lying because their stories usually do not add up. Oh my gosh, that is so, has been so part of my life. Compulsive liars lie for several reasons. However, it may always be easy to find out if they are lying because their stories usually do not add up. They are also obvious and display classic lying behaviors, such as avoiding eye contact, breaking out into a sweat, and tripping over their words or rambling. They often lie for no clear reason and sometimes for no real benefit. They make lies up more spontaneously, don't do much thinking, and prefer to tell sorts of lies that they think people want to hear. They know the difference between reality and lies. They are more likely to admit to lying when confronted, though this might not stop them from continuing to lie. Why are the three types? What are the three types of liars? There are three main types of liars, which include natural liars. This is the most common type of liar.